Are you all back? Sorry about that. I lost contact with you. I got a little bit engrossed in what I was seeing here. I mean, you're looking around here at all the fruit trees, and you can obviously see that some have been wind whipped pretty good. The citrus were lower, so they didn't actually get it. Here's another rambutan, looking really good. Yeah, I mean, it's going to take a little bit of effort, but I don't think it's so bad. It really isn't. I mean, this stuff's very resilient, and if we were in the Keys, we'd have none of these things. It just wouldn't be. So yeah, here we are at El Rancho. You can see the screen room. Looks the screen room's still intact. Does it look tropical? Oh God, I don't even know how to say that. It looks kind of tropical, but not as tropical as it once looked. And that's just something we have to watch to see what the regenerative powers are of these plants. These are two arecas that came from seed. I don't know if they're going to come back. I see the terminal buds bent all the way down, but if it still can push another center out of it, like these seem to be doing, then we might, we might be in luck. I don't know. We'll see. This is generally a time for fungicide, but it's so warm this year that I don't think I'm going to worry too much about it. But you can see the bamboo is kind of a mess, and way up there is well, here you got a this tall trunk thing is a kapok tree. It was full of leaves. It was full of nothing now. Camellia arborea tree, very good nitrogen fixing tree. Looks garbage, but it's, well, because it's got one leg off, one arm of it off. Poinciana looks pretty damn good. Basically, that's our signature Poinciana, but it's tall. I mean, it's grown 30 feet since it was destroyed by Roma. That's wonderful. The guys uprighted this Norfolk Island pine. It looks pretty fit. Actually, I didn't think that they were going to do it, but they did, and I appreciated that very much. And just more. This was gorgeous. It's not that gorgeous now, but it's coming back. Tree ferns, a lot of very pretty. We got two here, and then right at the patio's edge, you got some Canto Phoenix and Penanga Coronada. Yeah, the more I look at these, I think these arecas are going to come back. Actually, there's one other one that was doubtful. That was a fishtail, and I still think it's doubtful. But we'll see. But your Chamberonia in the back, it's got its new frond. It was so beautiful to see it a little bit ago because it was so red when it opened up. It's pretty pop. And that probably that would have been one of my favorites, I would think. Yeah. So this is your eastern exposure. Now this storm had a lot more, and I see there's a new leaf unfurling from the calocasia, which is great. It doesn't look that great, but we'll have new foliage. Heliconias, ginger, and another one of these potato trees. Gorgeous plant, it really is. Croton here didn't skip a beat, not at all. This is the view down the lane. I mean, like I say, if you really didn't know it before, you wouldn't think it's so bad, but I mean, it was really manicured, and it ain't now, that's for sure. So we're gonna have to kind of just be patient. You see there's another mango that didn't get planted that's in there. That's good. We got it. And then there's some things that are half planted, but I ordered some new plants for October, so that we'll have them fixed. This garden's nice to So it's usually very well lit at night. You got your clerodendron shooting star there. It's very pretty in February. Again, more calocasia carnage. So this gives you a good view of the fruit tree area. And it gets sun from sun up till about 12. And it's just about going away there now. In the summer, I have a feeling it'll be there a little bit longer. But yeah, it's doing good. It's doing real good. Top of the loquats go off, but I think we'll make it. I mean, looking through here, it doesn't look horrible. I can tell the difference, of course, but you know, I'm picky. And coming into this is the east side, which has usually the nicest foliage because it is protected here. This fishtail is fine. Got a lot of dead wood. That coconut came through okay, but it's got, again, dead wood from the fishtail in there. And that's a job for a tree surgeon, so we'll have to wait and see how that goes. I had put some citrus in here, and there's a bay rum tree. Smells wonderful. Delightful scent. And some citrus in a raised bed. It seems to be doing fine. Citrus is not a big plant. There's another potato tree. Looking okay. Yeah, little potato tree there. See him? See him? It gets to about 12 feet. It's got flowers every day of the year. I had a hard time locating it. It's very nice. Something I didn't see, and I'm hoping that was a mistake, because there was only one of its kind. And I did not notice. I bought a giant sage through one fellow who was selling it in the eBay. I know exactly where I put it to, and I did not see it when I came through here. So that might not be a good answer. I don't. Oh, here, yes, it is here. Oh, okay, it is here. Yes, this is this little bugger right here. Good. It came through. Excellent. Oh, that's great news. I didn't know. That's got to be staked. Oh, that's beautiful. I'm glad it survived. Yeah, it's gonna be staked. Just put a little bit of soil. Hold it a little bit. Alright. That should be good. There you go. I'll trim it a little bit. Well, yes, it's called giant basil. I'm happy that survived nicely. Sure looks like it did. And I put some sand around these things. That's black olive. That's got to be uprighted a little bit. It should be able to be done. I'm pretty encouraged. I mean, the wind moves stuff around, especially if it wasn't knitted deeply. But it's gonna be all right. So, friends, yeah, I just wanted to give you this little post-mortem of Wilma. I mean, to the layman, you probably would say you're looking pretty darn good. And yeah, I mean, I kind of expected and I had hoped that it would, because superior cultivation usually leads to a resilient palm, whether it's for cold or after storms. And for the most part, we've proven that to be true. I mean, there's a lychee tree that hasn't skipped a beat. That's an emperor variety. Its fruiting has been sparse, but it doesn't look that bad. You know, here we go. Here we are again, back where I started from. Yeah. Liquala grandis. This is my favorite garden because it is so. It secludes this property, and that's the kitchen window over there. And what you look at when you're dining is some beautiful plants that are very tender. Here's Iggy, our iguana. Hey, Iggy. And not super expensive stuff, just nice though. You got a breadfruit here, which looking mighty fit. Mighty fit. And it looks like we have a magnolia tree that should be uprighted a little bit more. But this is the view you get from it. I mean, this was gorgeous before the hurricane. That sage is looking like crap. This is the border of our two properties. Yeah, what can I say? Nature had the ability to, I mean, she just shredded. She shreds things. She just shreds things. So yeah, it's kind of nice. We got our Joey back where he was in his container. He's happy back there. Yeah, I mean, it's got just nice collection of plants. It'd be really pretty if we get left alone. And I understand that there's no way we can know that for sure now, because there's a chenille plant in here. It grew very nicely. Yeah, another citrus, and I reckon that's about it on this side. We're coming along towards the front, and I can see that which foliage has been shredded and which hasn't. Florida is not a natural paradise. It's what you put into it, you get back. People who don't put in much, they don't get very much back. That's basically true. Another view from right about the front right side of the house. It's kind of neat, isn't it? Beautiful old oak tree. Neat. I put the water on because I shut it off yesterday, and it's still, because they said 50% chance of rain today, and I don't happen to see that, unfortunately. So we'll reconstruct a little bit here. This is the front of the property. There's some Revelia, and they call them Philippine violets. Some people call them that anyway. A nice purple flower. It's pretty. These are the first flowers after Irma. Yeah. And we got the sprinkler on, although of course we can't get to the bulk of the yard. But I mean, all in all, this tree, if they didn't upright it, probably really would have been made a major change in the way things look here. But they're already sprouting. I can see that. The elephant apple looks like crap. But again, too, it's coming back, and I don't know when they're going to take this garbage. I have absolutely no idea. But if they do, and when they do, that should be a big help, because yeah, right now your canopy is pretty crummy, basically. And that's about the size of it from a recovery standpoint. I don't think that I can complain. It wouldn't do any good if we could, but if you look at pictures of the keys, you don't see anything green there. So, I mean, it's pretty neat. So, and we're pretty proud of it. Anyway, guys, and my lovely, lovely rainbow band, as I always say to you, Brad and Paul, love you. We thank you for your subscriptions, excuse me. I must be sick. Thank you for your subscriptions. We thank you for sharing this Living Happily Gay site with your friends, and we thank you for all the love that you give us, and we will continue with programming. We've come through the storm, which is what we had to do, and now we're ready to be with you and just pick up where we left off with this and have a good time. We realize in a very short period of time how much you lose, or what you lose, and do you lose things, and yes, you do. You don't take anything with you. Not really. So this is Paul signing off. Until next time, I love you. Thank you very much. Bye-bye.